Oh well, as I said, you're not gonna like this, right? So my video I just uploaded, genetically engineered magnetoprotein. Our team reviewed your content and fortunately it violates our medical misinformation policy. We removed the following content. So they gave me a community strike. Now I got 2 strikes. You won't be able to upload for the next 2 weeks. These 3 strikes in the same 90-day period will result in your channel being permanently removed from YouTube. So what I'm doing is I am presenting in my video something that is in public domain, the Guardian, okay? They're describing exactly what they're doing, what they're experimenting with. But I guess that is not legal according to YouTube. They call it misinformation. There was no misinformation. So I am appealing it, of course. There was no medical misinformation in this video. There were only facts about how the vaccine works. And no, what? Facts about how the vaccine works. No for or against. So how can that be misinformation? This article is in public domain. Submit. So you see, how do I put it? YouTube do not want anybody, and I'm warning you people, if you are speaking to the jab, the needle, they're going to come after you. Why am I saying that? Because, as I said in the video, they keep talking about carbon footprint and lower the emissions of CO2. The carbon footprint is you. The CO2 emissions is you. Meaning, and that's straight from the liver, they want to kill you. The carbon footprint is you. And how do they minimize the carbon footprint? By getting rid of you. The great old plan, because Satan hates you and everything God created that is good. He just wants to destroy everything, just like the days of Noah. I do not understand, but of course I do, why this video is medical misinformation. There's absolutely nothing of the sort in that video. I only explain the function, nothing else. And it's in public domain as I just showed you. See it again. There. It's in public domain. Right there. The Guardian. So why is that why is that medical misinformation? It's right there. In the public domain. I mean, you see what I'm talking about? Do you understand it now? There is a war being launched against us. And it started in 2020, worldwide. And they're not done yet. And they won't be done until Jesus returns. So you better freaking buckle up, because it's going to be a very bumpy ride. And I got this video removed too, just a little miscellaneous from Stephen King of YouTube. That was a guy who called me Stephen King of YouTube, because what I'm talking about is pretty much fact that this world is going to shit. And I'm telling you people, you haven't seen anything yet. What we're experiencing now is just small abrasions, like a road rash. You fell and hit your knee. It hurts, it burns a little for a couple of days, scabs forming, and you start healing up. But what comes after that? That is you being dragged behind a car, butt naked, across the pavement, and your entire body is one giant road rash. You look like a pizza, a pepperoni pizza. That's what's coming against us. So we haven't seen anything yet. But mark my words, when they talk about infrastructure, when they talk about carbon footprint or lower CO2, they're talking about getting rid of you and me. All I have to say. God bless you all. Oh, I forgot to put this one in. I managed to get a couple of comments. Yeah, exactly, Orange. You've been a faithful subscriber for a long time. Thank you for that, putting up with me. Yeah, Depop is the goal. They absolutely hate us because their master hates us. Exactly. I've always thought that all these tech advances has come from the dark side, and the high tech is needed to pull off their plan. There's no way we went from movie to VHS tape to 200 or 200s of high-def movies on 1 terabyte micro SD card. A little piece of plastic with some gold holes. All they want us to think people invited that. No freaking way. No. That knowledge was given to them by the evil one. I want you to wrap your mind around that. And why? Because Satan knows that the military-industrial complex is in desperate need of technology that can make their weapons the most efficient killing machine possible. Because to the military-industrial complex, not just in America, look at China as an example, that's a pretty crappy place. And they're already pre-positioned in Canada, and Canada is finished. It's over for Canada. They're dragging people down the street for not wearing a mask, the police force, and no one is doing anything about it. And the Canadians, they are pretty much disarmed, so they can't defend themselves. So they are carrying out their Luciferian agenda on the Canadian people. While the Canadian socialist communist bastard leader is allowing China to do military exercises and pre-position troops and Air Force in Canada, just waiting for the go-ahead from People's Republic of China to attack America. How about that? So this technology, which is 25 to 50 years ahead of what we have in our hands, imagine what an awesome enemy that we are facing. And as I said, we haven't seen anything yet. It's not going to be a bedtime story for you. It's going to be horror. All I have to say. And thank you, Orange, for being and Purple Mambo too. I had to go on my other channel and remove the video before they strike me on that one too, because then I wouldn't be able to speak to you for 2 weeks. Can you imagine that? That ain't funny. I tried that before, because I'm Stephen King of YouTube. They don't like what I have to say, because truth hurts. Especially if you are a communist, you don't want to listen to what I have to say. I'm the enemy. Get my drift? God bless you. Well, I forgot to tell you. Of course the video is secure on my off YouTube video channel on Brytheon.com. You can go find me there under the name Warrior68. You want to see the full content and whatever I have that YouTube won't allow you to see because, well, they work for the evil one, apparently. You just go there. Don't worry. You'll find me. God bless you. And another thing. As you saw in the video, I was talking about the movie or the video I've made called Miscellaneous from Stephen King of YouTube, right? That video I personally deleted myself. I have on both channels, I actually had 4 channels. I got rid of 2 of them and continued on my 2 oldest ones. The one back from the Gulf oil spill and one I made later on. I went through the entire video list of over 500 videos and I deleted meticulously everything that I knew would be a thorn in the eye of ChinaTube. This video I removed personally by myself, yet they give me a strike for it. So back then when they did this in April 21, 2021, I asked them if they work on 2 servers, but I see they rejected my appeal. I personally removed this video. I've removed all of them. So I'm down to having a very few videos on YouTube. A lot of things changed, especially in the beginning of 2020. Everything was turned upside down on YouTube. And it's not going to get any better, people. So you pretty much, if you want to still be heard out there on YouTube, you better make silly videos that don't have any real-time content, but just something stupid. Then they're going to leave you alone. But if you're talking about what's going on in the world, they're going to come crashing down on you. Over and out. And again, God bless you.